Students, in this video discuss about on ER model basic concepts. Agenda of video: the introduction, entity relationship diagram and components. Next video on entity classifications and attribute class. Introduction. ER model stands for entity relationship model. It is a high level data model. This model is used to define the data elements and relationship for specified system. An ER diagram shows an relationship among the entities. It develops a conceptual design for the database. It also develops very simple and easy to design view of data. In ER modeling, the database structure is portrayed as the diagram is called an entity relationship diagram. An entity set is a group of similar entities and these entities have an attributes. In terms of DBMS, an entity is a table or attribute of the table in the database. So, by showing the relationship among tables and the attributes, ER diagram shows the complete logical structure of database. For example, suppose we design a school database. In this database, the student will be an entity with attributes like address, name, ID, age, etc. The address can another entity which entity attributes city, street, name, pin code, etc. And there will be a relationship between them. The entity relationship model, a conceptual model for designing database. The model represents the logical structure of database including entities in their attributes and relationship between them. Entity, the object is stored as the data as student, course, company. Attribute, the properties of described entity such as student ID, course name or employee email. Relationship between the connection between the entities such as student enroll on the course. Entity relationship diagram and symbols and notations. Entity relationship diagrams and notations mainly contain three basic symbols which are rectangle, oval, diamond and represent the relationship between the elements, entities and attributes. There are some sub-elements which are based on the main elements or ERD diagram. ER diagram is the visual representations of the describe how data is to be related to each other using ERD symbols and notations. Here, some geometric shapes are the meaning of the ER diagram. Rectangle means represent the entity sets, ellipse attributes. Diamonds means relationship set. Lines, they link attribute of entity set and the relationship set. Double ellipse means multi-value attributes. Dashed ellipse means derived attributes. Double rectangle means weak entity set. Double lines means total participations on entity in the relationship set. Next, components of ER diagram. There are mainly AN diagrams are in components are entities, attributes and relationship. Entities is a entity belong to the real world elements. I mean maybe any object, class, person or class. An entity can represent as the rectangle. So the example, the students in the class in entity should be as an employee in the company of the entity. Entity set is the set of attributes of the same data type that share the same properties of the attributes. Attributes and attributes describe the properties or characteristics of entity. The ellipse is used to represent the attribute. Relationship in association among the entity is called relationship. For example, the element and the student enroll the course and the employee works as the department. Here the enroll and works as called a relationship. It represents the diamond shape. Example, the entity means person, place, object, per concept which the data to be maintained. In this diagram, the car, black color car and person is the entity. Then the attribute is properties are characteristics of entity. So the color of the car entity, name of the student entity. So the relationship between the association between the instance are one of many more entity. So for example, the blue color car belongs to the student Jack. See you. Continue on the next video.